The boundless natural world exists outside of us, and yet, the wonder and beauty of Sarasota's nature lives within each of us. It moves you with a kind of exhilaration that renews itself with every beat of your heart. Come and feel it for yourself. Nature's canvas awaits in Sarasota.
The official pickleball is made by Diadem, durably designed to hit the ball where you want it to go. For every dink, drop, and drive, no matter where you are in your game, play with the official pickleball by Diadem.
All right, welcome back, pickleball fans. We are here at the 2026 Powerball Florida Amateur State Championships, powered by the Carvana PPA Tour and hosted by Southern Pickleball. Want to make sure we give a shout out to Visit Sarasota for having us come down. And I am lucky enough to be joined here in the booth today with Nate Sweetman. Nate, thank you so much for joining us, man. We're so glad to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me. We're so happy and excited that you guys chose Sarasota to host this tournament. So we're excited about this weekend and looking forward to the future.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a great decision to come here for sure. This complex is amazing. We're at the Englewood Sports Complex, 18 dedicated courts, lighted. And I just want to give a special thank you to the Englewood Parks and Recreation Department team. I mean, they have been best host anywhere we go. I mean, just completely A-plus staff, been here, everything. I mean, you can tell they really care about all these players that came here, just rolling out the red carpet for all these players that traveled in. I think we had 13 states represented today.
That's amazing. 13 states coming down to Englewood, Florida. Absolutely love that. But yeah, to speak to our parks team, they're some of the best in the nation. We have a great relationship with our Parks and Rec department. We're really aligned as far as our strategic thinking and goals for sporting events in our destination, and making sure all the visitors, athletes, participants, spectators feel at home and have a great time while being here.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And I just tell you, I mean, that synergy y'all have between your departments and that commitment y'all have to deliver, I mean, it trickles down to the players. So I've just been hearing over and over from players how glad they were to come to Englewood and be there for this tournament, and they just, thought they really made a good decision, and have already been talking about who they're inviting to come for the next time, and like, when will we be back? So they're super excited.
Love that.
So, well, we're about to have this is a mixed doubles match here. It's going to be between Leland Moore and Audra from Haywood, Georgia. They're going to be playing Jay and Kenny Wolfrey from Myrtle Beach. And we are off and getting started here. I think we just had our first serve there. So now we have Jay Wolfrey to serve at 0-0-1. That ball trickles over the net for the first point for the Wolfreys. You see the players are already having a little fun out there tonight. That's what this pickleball is sort of all about. So 101. Another ball in the net. That's going to give them 2 things. So the other thing, not only is this an amazing facility, the other thing, we've had some really good experiences food-wise and everything down here. We ate at Dub's Barbecue last night. I don't know if you've heard of that place. That thing was amazing.
Yeah. It's funny, Englewood is the most southern part of the county, but it's constantly growing. There's so many things popping up, from restaurants to even hotels will be coming on down the line and on the horizon. So I'm glad you guys were able to get out. That's another thing we would encourage participants, especially people traveling in, is go out and experience the county. We have a very large county, so see everything from the north part of Sarasota all the way down to Englewood and everything in between.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of got it all. Some great beach areas, great food, different parts. I mean, a lot of different pickleball. So yeah, it's I think the players have really been enjoying that. We also, some strip center close to our hotel, and thank you to the people at Hilton and the Hampton Inn that's taken great care of us while we were there, but found a place, Go-Go's Pizza, in a strip center. Okay. I tell you what, winner, people need to go check it out.
Love to hear it.
You can check out their Facebook page. The owner came out. We got a nice big picture with all our Southern Pickleball team in there with us. So.
Awesome. Yeah, while we're on the food topic, I'd be remiss to not mention, every year Visit Sarasota runs a program called Savor Sarasota Restaurant Week. It's the first 2 weeks of June every year where all of our restaurants participate, and we give prefixed meals, whether it's lunch or dinner, at a certain price point, 2-course lunch, 3-course dinner per person, and amazing program. This is the 21st year we've been doing it.
Savor Sarasota.
Savor Sarasota.
And what part of the time of year is that?
This is the 21st year. So last year we celebrated our 20th anniversary. We're going strong here into its 21st. And yeah, over 40 restaurants participate. It's an amazing campaign and program that we run. And that'll start June 1st.
Nice. Quite a program. So I think we are at 0-6-2 right here. The Wolfreys have jumped out to a quick lead here. Thank you to Audra Haywood for repping the Southern Pickleball shirt there. She looks really good with that. So Audrey just participated in our tournament operator training. Nate, she's been down here all week. She came into town on Tuesday. That's one thing we do offer. If anybody's interested, they can go to info@southernpickleball.com and find out how they can affiliate their club or learn how to host some of their own events. We have over 100 partners now around the country. All right, that ball goes a little wide, and that's going to take us to 7. Uh, 7:01. The Wolfreys from Myrtle Beach out to a quick lead here. That ball goes into the net. It's going to be Kenny Wolfrey to serve. Kenny wanted to make us sure we gave a shout out to his buddies. They have an energy drink, Nate, that's called the Energy Drink. No doubt about what the product is, but I tell you what, it's pretty darn good, and it's made by first responders for first responders, I guess, too. So
that's awesome.
So we'd love. So that's going to put us at 8-0. We're going to be right back here from beautiful Sarasota, Florida, with some more pickleball action right after these quick words from our sponsor.
The boundless natural world exists outside of us, and yet the wonder and beauty of Sarasota's nature lives within each of us. It moves you with a kind of exhilaration that renews itself with every beat of your heart. Come and feel it for yourself. Nature's Canvas awaits in Sarasota.
Okay, we are back here at Sarasota, Florida for the 2026 Florida Amateur State Championships. I am so fortunate to be joined by Nate Sweetman from Visit Sarasota. Nate, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us, and just thank you for being here. So we were just talking about it a little bit. So 18 dedicated lighted courts here, but that's not always been the case, right? So tell us a little bit about how pickleball's grown down here.
Yeah, I mean, well, one, it's the fastest growing sport across the nation. I think we all can see and understand that. But having an actual facility and complex that is dedicated to that, where we can put on events to this caliber and size, we're very grateful and fortunate that you guys did choose Englewood and Sarasota County as the home for this tournament, and we're so excited to see what's to come. But again, it's the fastest growing sport, so we need to make sure we have the accessibility and have the courts for people, whether it's residents or visiting athletes like yourselves.
Right. It's been interesting to me as I've seen the sport grow over the last 4 or 5 years, how now that people are choosing where they buy their houses based on the proximity of pickleball courts, where they go on vacation based on how many pickleball courts and what's going on. It's just pickleball's driving a lot of things right now in the economy.
Absolutely, and we see it across various destinations. When I'm out and about at different trade shows and whatnot, meeting so many different destinations, counterparts like myself who have facilities like this or are building facilities like this, right, to make sure that, again, there's accessibility for all these athletes to come and play this sport.
All right, so Audra is there at 182. I sort of like that. I know Leland was a little disappointed after his last shot at the net, but Audra made sure it's like, hey, we are going to get a paddle tap in here. We're partners at this. We're going to try to come back. And then they respond with a point right there. 2-8. So now I know you're just now joining us, Nate, but one thing, so we had a big lead here, but the last match, same thing, and we had to turn to the side. Something about the way the wind's going a little bit today maybe and everything. The people that have been on this side of the court near us has been the best side. So we'll see if that helps Audra and Leland if they've now got to the favorite side here.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks a little advantageous. Also, was curious about that coming into today, knowing the wind was going to be possibly a little bit of a factor, how these athletes were going to respond.
Yeah, and it's always interesting, like depending on the style of their game, whether sometimes they like the wind at their back, or sometimes a power player doesn't like it at their back because it just takes too many balls long. So, but everybody's a little different. But it is definitely, we've seen a difference here, and now we're already seeing Audra and Leland just work their way right back in this match here. So that's now going to put us at 4, we think. Or maybe even 5. So it's one thing, this is amateur pickleball, so you notice there's no referees out here. So players are calling their own lines and their own score. And they also, when the ball goes away, they get to chase their own balls down too. No ball girls or ball boys, but they are having a blast.
Keeps them honest, right, Mark?
Yeah. And so it is now 9-5. That's the first point for the Wolfrey since we had the side switch. So, I mean, you've thanked us a couple of times with Southern Pickleball for choosing Sarasota, and we appreciate that. But I have to tell you, Nate, y'all made it pretty easy to make that choice. I mean, your team is just phenomenal to work with, and it was great coming down here and seeing the area and the communities. And we just been so impressed. I mean, quality hotels, quality restaurants, friendly people. Anybody that's watching, if I would put this on their bucket list, And the other thing is, y'all have, we partner with the PPA Tour, and y'all have a PPA Challenger coming here in October. So there's another opportunity right around the corner for players to come and visit.
Absolutely. So that's another one of our strategic goals, of course, was when this facility finally got the renovations done, is how do we get more involved into the pickleball space. So we're excited to be partnering with PPA later on this year, and hopefully we can see some of these athletes return and bring some new ones here to our destination, which is always exciting.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Tanner Groff, who's been running that tour, is phenomenal. It's been real exciting about how that Challenger Tour has grown. They're seeing players from all over the world that are coming in to play that. And they also, in addition to that, pro qualifier type level, they also do have amateur divisions across all levels. So there will be something for everybody at that tournament. So you can find that tournament at pickleball.com. If you just go there and look up the PPA Challenger Series, you can go ahead and book your place in that tournament right here at this Englewood Sports Complex. Oh, that was a nice drive right there from Leland. He got really extended. Leland, the lefty. That makes me think, with the lefty, we also do a podcast, Nate. It's called the Southern Pickleball Podcast, and we just had Nico the lefty, one of the big pickleball personalities, on the show. So if you get a chance, anybody else out there, you can check it out at Southern Pickleball TV. Nice serve from Leland there, too. So the Wolfreys, I was telling you, Kenny and Jay, they're from Myrtle Beach, and we've been really feeling blessed as Southern Pickleball this weekend. As we just found we have all sorts of players now, Nate, that I think they just put our tournaments on the calendar, and they just sort of travel around the country with us, whether it's in Richmond, Virginia, Sarasota, Florida. We'll be in Biloxi, Mississippi next weekend. Like the Wolfreys, they said they're going back to Myrtle Beach for the week, and they're going to then see us in Biloxi next weekend.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think you mentioned it earlier. 13 destinations represented here, right?
Yeah.
13 different cities, states represented. So that's amazing. It's funny just seeing it for the first time. Like, pickleball people really travel. You know, they want to get out and explore, but I think there's also the additive of wanting to experience a new destination that maybe they haven't been to. I'm curious to see or understand or know, and maybe we'll find that out after the tournament. But how many people that are here now have never been to Sarasota, Florida? I'm curious about that number as well.
Oh, that would be really interesting to know how pickleball brought them to a new spot. Yeah. And I guess everything's important too. How many of why did maybe pickleball brought them back to a spot they went to before too?
Right.
You know, it may have been on the bucket list and it got put back on the bucket list again.
Right.
So this match, I mean, I'm just having a great time talking to you over here. So and apologize to the players. Nate and I are probably talking more about other things than your match, but it's gotten all knotted up here. We're at 12-10 now. It was a blowout early, and now it's gotten close. The Wolfreys are going to try to close it out here. It's 13-10. The good thing about this, again, this is the only chance in Florida for players to qualify for the PPA World Championships that will be held in November in Dallas, Texas. So I think that was a lot of reason the players traveled. They also do qualify for our Southern Championships, which will be at the world's largest indoor pickleball facility in Macon, Georgia, the first week of the new year in 2027. So that looks like it wraps it up. The Wolfreys found out a way to hold on right there. So, Nate, that was a lot of fun here. I so appreciate you hopping in here and joining us. Thank you so much for the invite to come down here. This has been a great week. I think we're going to be right back in a couple of minutes with a post-game interview with some of our winning players.
Ready to discover the hidden gems of Sarasota? Escape to Sarasota County, where sun-kissed beaches meet award-winning restaurants and vibrant cultural attractions. From the crystal clear waters all along our coast to local flavors and memorable experiences, Sarasota offers endless ways to relax, indulge, and explore. Plan your unforgettable getaway today.
Welcome back to the 2026 Powerball Florida Amateur State Championships. My name is Mark Spackman, and I am joined by the winner of our last match, Jay Wolfrey. Congratulations!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All
That
right.
was definitely an interesting match. We had some wind coming in and playing. We had some neat trick shots, some great gets. I mean, it was...
Well, it was the second match in a row we've seen on this court that seems like the side is really mattering today. You know, so y'all got out to a big lead, switched sides, and it kind of tightened up, and then you sort of figured it out at the end. But was the wind playing some tricks out there, or was it just...
The second half it was. I think it really started gusting up a little bit. There was definitely more room on this lovely court than in some of the others, so we would try to squish ourselves into the space that's provided, and I think maybe that's what kind of kept us tight at that beginning.
Right.
And then when we switched sides at 8, it ended up being we had a lot more room, and I think we just
Right.
kind of fell apart just a little bit there, but we were able to rail it back in.
Yeah, well, we really appreciate you and Kenny. Y'all have y'all really travel everywhere with Southern Pickleball and have been big supporters from day one. But I wanted to talk about, y'all have some friends that have started an energy drink. I think it's called the energy drink, right?
Right. It's
Well,
called
if it's called the energy drink, it must be like the best one. I mean, that's just like making a statement.
Absolutely,
So,
it is.
Looks like our producer just put us over a can right here, the energy drink. So tell me about the guys that own this. So
it was founded by first responders and firefighters. Some of them were out of the Baltimore area and Baltimore Fire Department, but it was a lot of the D.C. area, and a lot of these guys were there for 9/11 and some of the other stuff. So they have found that our first responders tend to be very active and very physical with their job. There's a lot of demanding things on them. And so they came up with this idea that it's got almost no sugar. It has a lot of wonderful enzymes, and it's natural flavoring, and it's so light and refreshing. It doesn't have the crash later on, and it's not doing the damaging stuff to the inside of your body as some of the other energy drinks do. So this one is watermelon's one of the most popular flavors. I also like the mango. I think Kenny loves the cherry. There's you could do variety packs. You can do this. And what's really neat is we're in the Myrtle Beach area, and they have, you can get these at some of the 7-Elevens. They are also in lots of different parts of Pennsylvania and in Maryland. So you can go to theenergydrink.com and you can see they'll list out their locations. You can go buy them right off the shelf and try them out.
All right, awesome. Theenergydrink.com. Kenny and Jay, we just always want to say thank you to y'all for supporting Southern Pickleball. And we'll be back with more pickleball action here soon from Englewood, Florida.
Great. Thanks for having me.
We're the birthplace of the Allman Brothers Band, Southern Rock, and the soulful sounds of Otis Redding and Little Richard. Our musical heritage wrote the soundtrack of our nation and is home to today's rising stars. Macon, Georgia is where soul lives. Plan your visit today at visitmacon.org.
The boundless natural world exists outside of us, and yet, the wonder and beauty of Sarasota's nature lives within.